Yo, what's good, guys? It's Chase here, back again with another Corner Store episode. As always, I have Negus here with me. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You excited for the test fire?
Yes, I am, man. About to be playing all day.
Yeah. So it's kind of weird because we're gonna upload this on Monday, so it would have already happened. But
Right.
just so people who are listening know, we're recording this on Friday, so it hasn't happened yet. But yeah, tonight, no, I'm gonna play in the EU one for a little bit too.
Oh, you are?
I am. I'm gonna play for like an hour. It starts at 1 a.m. for me, so I can't stay
Oh,
up that
no.
long.
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna play
No,
like I'm gonna play like an hour, maybe get a couple games of footage, upload that, and then go to bed. And then I'll play all day tomorrow. That's my plan.
I'm going to sleep, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, you guys can rush to get footage up, stuff like that. I'm good. I'll wait till the next day.
No, man, I understand. But yeah, no. So people in the comments, let me know what you thought of it, because it's already happened by the time you're listening to this. But anyways.
All right.
Anyways, let's get into today's topic. So, I want to talk to you today. This is actually, it's a bit of like a add-on video, I guess you could say, to a video I did a couple days ago. So about 3 days ago, I posted a video called Splatoon 3's Potential Problem. So Negus, be honest with me. You watched this video?
Yes, I did.
All right. So just like in general, without getting into too many specifics, like what'd you think of it? Do you agree or do you disagree? That's basically what I'm asking you.
So at first I'm like a little bit worried about what you're about to get on a topic about, but once I saw it, I was like, yo, I actually kind of agree.
Okay. Good.
Just in
Very
general, I agree.
Good. Okay, because yeah, this whole discussion could have gone two different ways, but I'm glad it's
Yes,
going this
good.
way. Yeah. All right. So just a tiny little recap in case people who are watching this didn't see it. In this video, I talk about how there's a potential problem with Splatoon 3, and that in the direct they announced that this game's only going to be really updated every 3 months. So like you're only going to get new gear and new weapons, and I presume new stages around the same time. So
Right.
every 3 months you're gonna get stuff. But this is contrary to what they did for the first two games, because like in Splatoon 2, there was a point where like we were getting new weapons every week, as in it was just one new weapon every week, and then we would get like new stages every 3 weeks, I think. So yeah, it's a whole different little strategy they're doing here. And what I noticed is that they're kind of doing this with all their games now, you know, like Switch Sports, Animal Crossing. They all do this whole like wait 3 to 5 months before updating.
Waves,
And
yeah.
yeah, it's like in waves. So, you know, just firsthand, like, I'm just gonna ask you, like, what do you think of this principle? Not just for Splatoon, but in general.
I have to agree, and I'll be consistent that they don't work for other games. Like genuinely. Like, it's not like a Smash where like, they drop a bombshell out of nowhere and a new character is coming out and everybody's like, yo, stop everything that you're doing. But for other games like, Switch Sports, Mario Strikers and stuff like that, I'll be honest that they don't work for those games. Like it's not. But Splatoon, it does, because it keeps like the game going. Yeah.
So you think like even the 3 months thing works with Splatoon?
So I'll say this. I feel like they may be changing the system. So this is what I was thinking about when I was watching it, right? While I'll say this, I think so the reason why I think it's bad is for content creation wise, right? It's like there may not be enough hype like around, like say for instance, a new weapon comes out, right? Everybody's flocking to their favorite streamer. Everybody's flocking to their favorite YouTuber, right? But part of me feels like there's about to either A, be a surprise with like the actual official launch of the game, or like, B, it's just like they're gonna like, it's just so much content that it's enough to like, supply you for like the 3 months. I can't imagine like in the Splatoon, like not Nintendo, but Splatoon not giving you enough to like be like, yo, this is like worth like, waiting 3 months for.
Yeah. So like, well, the way I'm thinking about it is like, I think when the game launches, and that this very first 3 months of the launch, I think we're gonna be fine, because it seems like, well, first off, it's a brand new game, so of course it's gonna hold our attention, and then also it seems like there's a bunch of content in there already. But it's more like, I'm very curious how much stuff we'll get in these 3 month updates.
No, you're right. I mean, to be honest with you, the beginning of Splatoon 2 was a little bit lackluster. If we're being fair.
Yeah.
So like, can we really look at those those updates as being like, that great? Because it was like you're getting the Hydra, you're getting the range blasters, weapons that should have been in the game in the beginning. And it wasn't
Yeah.
until like we started really getting like the new weapons that it was like, yo, this is really exciting. So
Yeah,
maybe
but
they're
it
trying to
took like
avoid
a
that.
year for that.
That's exactly the thing. Maybe they're
Yeah.
trying to avoid that because I've seen people talk about like, yeah, I played it for a couple months and like, it was really cool, like, playing Splatfest, this, that, and the other. But like, it would have been, I didn't even know all these things were here because I kind of moved on from the game. So I guess they're trying to maybe avoid that. So maybe they have something that like, obviously we don't, the numbers show that like maybe every other week is not like good enough. Maybe these big installments will get people to like revisit the game even more. Maybe that's why they have
Yeah.
a plan for that.
Yeah, they have to have some kind of plan here because they ain't doing this just for no reason, right?
It has to be.
Yeah. But like, so, okay, okay, let me ask you this. So, personally, in your opinion, which would you prefer? Would you prefer the 3-month thing or like the weekly thing from Splatoon 2?
You should already know the answer to this. As a content creator, it's like so much easier to like basically have Nintendo give you a free video every single week. Like especially for like any content creator, no content creator would argue with that. Like it's just so much easier when it's like, oh, a new map is out, and then literally this is every single map that you can talk about. Actually, the funny thing is, I know it's gonna be a little bit off topic, funny enough, but I was actually watching a video today. It was about like, how streaming services and how we receive everything in batches now, right? You might get it in a part 1, you might get it in a part 2. It makes it harder to do content on certain things because of the fact that when somebody receives something in batches, by the time you make a video about the stamper, it's like, I don't really need this video because I've already played with the weapon for about like 5 weeks. Now you just did a video on it. Cool. So like, I know that seems a little bit weird, but it's like, now you have to be either as quick as possible as like, a content creator, where like you have to get everything done as soon as possible, or you have to be even more creative with finding out your own ideas. You don't just have a map out of nowhere, like, in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So
I would much rather the 1 week. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah, 1
okay.
week. So yeah.
So see, like, I'm okay with either, but for me personally though, I said this in my video, I actually kind of like the 3-month thing just because, like, in terms of the content they're giving us, we're gonna have a lot more to do. It's gonna be like, it's gonna be like Christmas, like we're unwrapping a bunch of stuff and we're gonna have a lot to play with, like when it comes out. So I look forward to those days because, like, we're gonna be busy for a while. Unlike the whole every week thing, where just like one weapon, you play it for a little bit. It's like, oh, okay, that was cool. Now back to the normal stuff, So I do look forward to that, but at the same time, I do agree. Like, yeah, the content creation thing, like, yeah, 1 week is easier for that.
Right. For playing, yes, it's so much better because like you get all this content in the beginning. I feel like they heard a lot of the criticism about the beginning of Splatoon 2, so it's a step in the right direction.
Mm-hmm. So someone commented on my video. I think it was Todd. He did some math, and he actually figured out that if there's gonna be 2 years of updates, and there's gonna be about 4 updates per year, if it's every 3 months. You're gonna get about 13 weapons per update, and I think that's a really good amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus, stacking all the clothes and the collectible items and stuff. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be a good time. It's just the only thing that cucks us is the content creation stuff, but I think we'll be okay.
I think we'll be okay.
At least for
We'll be
like the
fine.
first 6 months, we'll be okay.
We made it through the drought of like no information at all with making videos. So
Yeah, we grew so much during that period. So
we'll be fine. It's not gonna be anything to worry about.
So I guess the last thing I want to ask you, and I already mentioned this in the video that we're talking about that I made, do you think it'd be better for everyone, so content creation and, just your casual player who doesn't do content creation, do you think it'd be better if instead of 3 months, they did it like once a month?
I think once a month would be a good middle ground.
Yeah, or maybe like every 6 weeks or something. Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
that would be the best thing they could do. And I'm not expecting them to give us everything, all the 13 weapons and all the same amount that they would normally give us every 3 months. Like cut it in half. I feel like that would be the best medium ground. Everyone will be happy with that, I think.
Yeah, I think this is the best middle ground.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. I know a lot of people say they won't, but when it's 3 months, I do feel like some people might get bored and just like stop caring about the game before the update comes out. And
That's
I
very true.
don't want that. I'm worried. I'm worried for that. It'll probably be a small amount of people, but we got to retain the player base, man.
That's true. I think that they will have enough content to do that. I think that's like one of the biggest things. And like, we don't know what league battles are going to look like. That might actually add to like the potential. You never know. They can make it like super casual and add a whole bunch of things to it that equals people wanting to play more. There's like a lot more things to do in this game now.
Didn't they say
So
like
we'll
League
see.
Battle is gonna have like exclusive modes or something?
Yeah, I believe so. And that's kind of
What
like
does that
where I'm going on. That's exactly kind of what I want to know. And that's kind of like where I'm looking and I'm like, yo, like maybe that's something to keep their casual communities more engaged, because
That's smart.
personally, I do think that Salmon Run does that already. I think that it keeps like a certain group of people engaged. So I think that they're looking to do it at another way with people that like to play like the rank modes. So
Yeah, no, if that's true and like there's actual like new modes for League, that'll definitely get people back
it'd be
into the
insane.
game.
Yeah, it'd be insane. The funny thing is, I want to see the face if they actually do add new modes to the game, and like it's like casual modes. I really want to know, like, people are gonna be like, wait, they actually added new things? Oh, I have to take every single one of my videos back.
Yeah, no more Nintendo dooming this game, right?
Yeah, basically. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man, I look forward to that. But anyways, man, I think that's about it. I think we discussed it well. I just wanted to get your thoughts on that, and I'm glad you agreed with me for the most part.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Is there any other thoughts you wanted to add on or anything?
I think that's really it. I think the game's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to like play it tomorrow.
Yes,
And
sir.
experience it, actually, man. It's gonna be insane. So yeah.
Dude, you have no idea how hyped we both are right now,
Whoa,
guys,
seriously,
listening.
man.
We are so excited, and I know you're probably excited at the time of this recording. you're probably sad now because it's over. Because by the time you're listening to this, it is over. But I hope you guys had fun. But yeah, Negus, that's gonna be it. Everyone, be sure to go check out Negus' channel for the second part of the Corner Store. This week we're gonna be talking about.
Does Splatoon 3 actually need to be revolutionary to be a good game?
Yeah, or really, does every game need to be revolutionary to be a good
Every
game?
game.
Yeah.
That's totally true.
Yeah,
There you
guys,
go.
it's gonna be an interesting topic, interesting discussion. Go check that out. Thank you for watching, Negus. Thank you as always. Appreciate you. And
All right.
that is going to be all. Take care, guys.